after having done this for over a decade, if you play any call, after the first 4 seconds, if I pause it, I can tell you exactly what the outcome of that call is going to be. I can tell right off the bat whether or not that individual is going to do the things necessary to get the sale. Actually try to. Now the difference, you may have heard this concept before, is are your employees order makers or order takers? Is anybody brave enough to have us call their location and see what the first 4 seconds sounds like at your location? Hi, I have a Nissan Titan I need to get 2 tires for.
Okay.
What are your prices for doing that?
What size?
Well, I think 18 inches.
Okay, hold just a second. Alright, let's see, 18-inch. What year is the truck?
04. Right.
Are you showing the 265, 70, 18 is the 18?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. The video right with SRA. We can right at 1,000. Give you a regular SRA, it's 50,000 miles high, 50,000 miles Chevrolet warranty, traction A, section B, all terrain capabilities, and wet traction is excellent.
You're saying it's 1,000 for the 2?
I'm sorry, that's for a full set, I'm sorry. Automatic. We can rent a 500 for 2. I've got different brands, although just simply for those I have available. That's what I have on my shelf here. What do you have on it now?
I believe, I don't know. I got them at Costco. I can't remember what they are.
Yeah, all right. Well, the Hankook Diaphragm HT makes a tire. Let's see, the RH12, and they are about 190. 2 of those are right at 452. Now, and every price I give you is now to balance all wage tax, sales tax, everything out the door.
All right. All right, good. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate the opportunity.
Okay. Bye-bye. Right, but after the greeting is when things went downhill pretty fast. Does he know who he's talking to? Is that important? Yeah, it is important, of course, because if you're not, now think about this, are you selling tires or are you selling a relationship? I know you know the answer to that. You're selling relationships. But the reality is, on this call, did he sell a tire or did he sell relationships? He had no care in the world about what's going on with me. In fact, here's a few evidences of that. He doesn't know anything about my driving. He doesn't know why I need the tires. He doesn't know what I do. He doesn't know anything about it other than you've got a truck that has this size tire on it. Here's some options for you. But the point is when it's more about, so talk to me, what kind of driving do you do? Is this, you ever go off-road? Or is this always street driving? I mean, at this point, your truck's 2004. What are you looking to do with this? How long you plan on having it? Now, even if a lot of those questions didn't totally hit home to me, what do I feel as the customer when I get asked those questions?
Somebody cares.
Yeah, he cares about me, right? Personalizing it, absolutely. And then, of course, that lends yourself to do more of. Now, because you mentioned that you really don't do any off-road driving, here's the tire I recommend. Now, does that tire sound like it's better for me than when I call the next guy who just gives me a price on a tire? Of course, because I got a tire that this guy knows is meant for me, whereas this other guy just gave me a price on a tire. He also said, instead of saying, oh, I can help you with this, or yeah, you called the right place, or something like that that really engages me, he said, okay. Now, I recognize I didn't have this recorded. I just did it right here live. But what he said, when I said I'm looking for 2 tires, he said, okay. And he just listened for me to keep going. as opposed to taking control of the conversation. That's when I knew I didn't have an order maker, it's because he did not take control of this conversation. All he did right off the bat was to say, okay, put me on hold, went and looked up a price, came back, and quoted me for how many tires?
4.
How well was he listening to me? I did say 2 tires. I did. So clearly this is, here's the information, here you go, what do you want to do?